Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at my Mini Z AutoScale collection. So this craziness all started when I bought the K989, upgraded it, and then I put an Audi R8 Mini Z AutoScale body shell on top of it. When I then moved up to the drift darts, I bought the R32 Nissan Skyline Kyosho livery for the Drift Dart 2. Then for its Drift Dart 3, I bought the HKS sister car. And then with the second Drift Dart 3 that I've got, I put the 2000 GTR shell onto the top of it. So when I bought the Audi R8, I then started to look at all the different body shells, and they are really cool. And then I started to look at the rarer ones, because when I bought the HKS one, it was almost impossible to buy. So I then started looking at the rarer ones, which then became more expensive. But as I've grown into the various cars that I've got, or body shells that I've got, I now try and pay retail for them, which in the UK is about £50, so about $60 or $70 that I try and keep it to. So we get these out of the way, and then we start bringing cars in. And we start off with ones that you've seen on the channel before. I'll put a link in the description, but this is the Knight Rider kit, fully ready to run set, so that's got the radio and everything, from 2001. Then we've got Car, which goes alongside him. And then we've already seen the AE86 when I did the FLD body swap. This is the initial D variant of that. Then we've got all sorts of different things. I think we start with road cars and move on to race cars. So we've got the Nissan. I've got a lot of Nissans, I'll just pre-warn you now. So I've got the Nissan 180 SX, I think it is. Nice blue one. We've got another AE86. Slightly different variant of that. These are all going to fall over, I think I can tell. Then we've got a Nissan Slity, I think it's called. I don't know how you say that, which I think is a Silvia. I would know that as in Europe. There you go, that's how you spell it. Then we've got the Nissan GTR 33s. So this is the special edition one. I shouldn't have done that one first. That's one of 2,500 pieces, and we've seen that in the background of a video before. And then we've got the standard version of that, the Nismo. And then we've got the R34. So that's sort of the road car collection. There's probably going to be some more that we find. Getting these not to fall over is going to be a problem. Then we've got new in box, the R32 with the Kyosho livery. These were really difficult to get at one point, and then there was an auction on eBay, and there was somebody selling a collection, and they were very close to retail, because when I bought that for the actual Drift Dart, it was about 100 quid, but then I managed to pick it up again. So there's the HKS variant, new in box. I managed to pick it up for about retail. Then we've got a collection of the 2000 GTR. So there's another road car there. So that's the white version. The silver version is on the Drift Dart. That's the white one. And then for the 60th anniversary of Kyosho, we've got one of 4,000 pieces, which is the red variant. And then I went through a bit of a crazy spell. So Kyosho re-released an older body shell. So that's the race variant of the 2000 GTR. But then, of course, to be a completionist, I'll move him out of the way and we'll put him there. To be a completionist, I bought the OG one, which has got a gloss coat on it. So it's actually smooth. This one's not sealed. So it's actually smooth. There's no sticker. It's had a lacquer over the top of it. So that's the OG one. They're quite difficult to find, and they do command a price, but I've managed to find them relatively inexpensive. And then there was a blue variant of that. So that's the re-release. And then the OG. That was really difficult to find. This again is a gloss coat. I don't know if the lid's sealed. No, it's not. It is sealed, that one, I think. So it's got a seal on it. You can see it there on the back. Still sealed. We won't take the lid off of that one. But that's the same. So it's completely smooth. So it's had a lacquer. So it's exactly the same. It's had a lacquer and it's all completely smooth. So I think we're there on the Nissan 2000 GTRs. So once I started getting the Goss coats, I then started looking for them, and I've got a Reebok Nissan R32, a 2007 Dome NSX. You can see it in its full livery. We're going to run out of room very quickly. Then we've got the 2004 Impul Z Calsonic Nissan, which is this in Super GT. Again, this is a gloss coated one. See, that's all the detail we've got on that. I'll have to go up again at the back. This one needs no introduction. It's the 2002 Subaru Impreza WRC. See it there. This one isn't a gloss coated one, so I think this was a re-release, to be honest. And it's actually got the light pod underneath. So if you want to put your lights on the front, you can do that. Now we are nearly there on that. So we've got a slightly bigger wheelbase. So we've got the AMG GT3. I think we've had that when we were looking at the FLD bodies. We're running out of space. I'm sure we'll cope. Then I've got a brand new inbox Audi R8. Now they have re-released this, so you can get this again actually. It was very rare at one point. And I've actually got a second one in box. And then last but not least, an iconic Le Mans car, the Porsche 962. And this again is the gloss one. But I think you can get this as a ready to run set and also an AutoScale body shell, but you wouldn't be able to get it as the gloss coat. So let's have a bit of a shuffle. Bring the camera back so you can see the craziness of it all. So there we go, my semi-out of control Mini Z AutoScale collection. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking and disliking if you've done that, over 25. And come back and join us for some more small scale RC in 26.